Let's see what we got. Jonathan, thank you for the likes, buddy. I appreciate that, my man. Hope you're having a good day so far, man. Let's see what we got here. We're gonna go do some mining. Just mine some craft. That's basically it. It's a bit of a long drop. Let's not do that. Let's figure out how we're gonna do this, because I'll be honest with you, it's kind of a pain in the butt every time I try to, like, navigate this place to get to the, I guess, the mines to go get some materials. Hey Isaac, how you doing today, man? Mr. Cat, good to see you. Welcome in, everybody. How you doing, man? You doing alright? Ah, shit, I should have gotten food. I need food. Gosh darn it, I should have looked at my thing. Ugh. It is what it is. I heard the new FIFA World Cup song. Here's me, Millennial Dad vibes. Really? Okay. Okay. Like in a good way or a bad way, I guess. Like, are we talking like divorced dad rock, like Creed or something? Or like, what are we talking about? You got me curious now. Davin, how you doing, friend? Hope you're enjoying the stream, brother. We're just doing a little bit of Minecraft today. Playing on a very interesting Minecraft server, to say the least. Good to hear, man. Good to hear. Thank you for the follow, and thank you for the heart me, Davin. I appreciate that, brother. Appreciate the support, man. Glad we could be the first thing on your page. People aren't fans of it? Ah, okay. I wonder if it seems like corny or unoriginal or something. I'm doing alright. I'm just a little bit... I don't know. I think I do feel some type of way today. But I think I kind of need more... I don't know, like, I'm trying to learn to, like, do better. Oh, really? Oh, well, hey, man, I'm glad to hear that, brother. Either way, I mean, as long as you're having a good time, that's all that matters. But, yeah, I don't know. I think I'm trying to get into the habit of really trying to understand why certain things affect me, rather than just looking at it like, hey, this just affects me, but I don't know why, you know? So, I think right now I'm just kind of taking things in stride, I guess. Just kind of rolling with the punches, so to speak. Leon, doing alright, doing alright. Just started the stream a little while ago, so we're just, yeah, nothing too crazy. Ugh, but how about you, Leon? Are you having a good morning so far? I don't know if it's afternoon or evening for you where you are in the world, wherever you might be in the world, but, yeah, hope you're having a good day, man. Those rabbit holes? What do you mean? Care to expand on that? Okay, hell yeah, man. Was it a good work day? Well, at the very least, I hope it was a good work day for you, man. Hope it was a good time. Sorry that I'm not super energetic, guys. I guess I'm also trying to get in the habit of not being too loud. Same as any day. All right. Hey, I mean, hey, it's not too shabby, I guess. Not too shabby. Can't complain, I guess. But I'm glad to hear that, man. I'm glad to hear it was at least like, it wasn't, like, at least it wasn't like a shit day, you know? I guess same for me. I'd rather take a day where it's like, ooh, excuse me, I'm yawning. Check out the book, Don't Believe Everything You Think by Joseph. What's that book about? Is it like one of those self-help books, or what's it about, if you don't mind me asking? Morning, DF. How you doing, man? And guys, if you don't mind, do me a huge favor. You obviously don't have to do it, but if you don't mind just hitting that like button a million times over. Not actually a million times, that'd be ridiculous. If we somehow got a million likes, that'd be incredible, but just because it helps us get seen by people. Yeah, I think it is, because, I mean, it's relatable, you know? Like, talking about emotions and how they make you feel and how the actions of others can make you feel, and I guess the impressions they make is important because it also helps you look at how your actions do stuff. You know, if I'm being honest, in terms of, like, how I'm doing, and, you know, I'm not trying to be boring, I'm not trying to be too real, but I think I'm just... Is it melancholy? I think overall the Butthole event was a really good time. We got to work with some people for some upcoming things we're looking to do. What are you playing? We're playing Minecraft, brother. We're playing Minecraft. How are you doing, man? No, I get it. It's just... The reason why I keep streaming is because I think I just don't want to put myself in a habit to where if I feel some type of way, I just stop myself from actually, like, working hard at what I do. Because I realize when it comes to streaming in this aspect, because, again, like, with these Minecraft competitions and stuff, like in this case, because right now there's, like, a Minecraft, I guess I shouldn't call it, because I'm just here, yeah, I guess that's not too far off, Davin. I'm existing, I guess. But when you look at TikTok competitions like this one going on, and maybe I shouldn't call it a competition, because when I was talking about it with my buddy, he was kind of saying, like, it's not necessarily a competition because you're not buying into it like maybe a Yu-Gi-Oh! Competition or a Pokemon competition, like the card games and shit like that. But I guess for me, when I look at this competition, it's based on how much time you put into it, right? You're competing with other people for these, I guess, positive consequences. You know, if you get to number one, you earn a pretty hefty cash prize. And, you know, I think a lot of people would agree that if you had the opportunity to get $5,000, you would take that, right? You would want to go for it. No, you're fine, brother, and I appreciate that. Maybe that is, like, something I could use for without getting too deep, because, I mean, people be like, why is this guy who's streaming complaining? You know what I mean? But it's like, when you compete, when you want to put in time and effort into something because you want to see the fruits of your labor, so to speak, but all the while you realize you're kind of in this weird uphill battle because 98% of the people involved in it are just flat out cheating. You know, they're either watching daytime television like Judge Judy, and, you know, unfortunately the platform that's hosting it isn't doing anything about it. You know, like, again, like, there was one competition I was in called For Masks of the Void. Some of you guys might have been watching me play that game. And for a good bit, we were actually able to maintain ourselves in the top 20 pretty well. But now I can't see the leaderboard anymore. I can't monitor who's on the leaderboard and let them know, hey, this is an account that was bullshit. And now in my worldview, I feel like, what's the point of me participating in these competitions if the platform isn't going to do anything about making sure that the people who actually stream, the people who are not using AI, not using VODs from Queso, Shroud, Stone Mountain 64, or really any other streamer, you know? I mean, just yesterday I was looking over the people participating in this event for Minecraft, and one of the people I see is using footage from another streamer. They're on a webcam, but they're literally holding their cell phone like this and mouthing, like using their mouth to mouth things to imitate the streamer, going. And that person is in the top 20 for a competition where the top prize is $5,000. And when I see this, it just makes me think, like, what's the point? Like, if the platform isn't gonna be... Do you have the TISM? Do you want me to have it? No, and it's crazy because you think that if you're gonna put all this effort into participating in this competition, I never want to see this again. I mean, you can leave. No one's keeping you here, bud. You don't have to stay here. I'm not holding you against your will. You literally have the power to go like this, or you could block me so you can never see me again. Like, I mean, I don't know what to tell you, brother. But I digress. The fact is, chat, it's really... Yeah, I mean, that's just basically the summary. You know what I mean? Like, the fact that a person can... Because here's the thing, like, all the folks that, like, like, I had the chance to look at the leaderboard before it went away. And from what I saw, out of the 20 spots where you can qualify for a cash prize... I'll do my best. Maybe we can do, like, maybe you can have, like, a weekend visitation, so that way if during the week you can hang out with your family, and then on weekends you can watch the stream. Or vice versa, whatever is easier for your family. But... the thing is like, God, I lost my train of thought now. Well, I'm sorry, I was just about to explain the 20 people. Like, if you have two, like, again, it's 20 positions, and if you have 2 legitimate streamers, we've confirmed that there are 2 legitimate streamers, but the other 18 are bullshit. That's a problem. And it's not just like the Masks of the Void, it was the same with Marathon, because when I was watching the Marathon stream, someone legitimately had Marathon as their game, but they're watching Love Island. And if you don't know what Love Island is, it's basically like a dating reality TV show. I'll probably play some Bannerlord later this morning. I just want to put some time in for this to get some points on the leaderboard. In another case, they were watching professional basketball. And then in another case, they were watching Judge Judy. And, you know, luckily those accounts got taken off. But it wasn't until after the competition was over. So imagine you're participating in a competition and they straight up go, and you look at the leaderboard and you see a guy with 1 million points, but all the while he's streaming an NBA game. It's like, I don't know what to say. Like, to me, I feel like that would cause any person to want to say, why the fuck should I compete in this competition? Like, that would demoralize a lot of people, I feel like. You know what I mean? I'm like you, what the fuck? Like, in terms of appearance? Do we look the same? Are you my doppelganger? Dude, I need to get more food, actually. Fuck, now I gotta go up and around again. I'm just gonna climb up. I drank too much, and I woke up in my hallway, and it was wet. The hallway was wet? The hallway was wet? Damn. They might have to call a plumber. No, I think for me, when it came to, like, yesterday, I don't know. I mean, I don't want to get too much into it, because, like, you puke? I feel like if you puked, you would know, wouldn't you? Not to judge you, of course. I mean, I'm not going to judge you for enjoying life the way you want to enjoy it, so long as it doesn't affect other people. But I feel like if you puked, you would know. And people, I think someone asked me earlier, like, where do I stream also? I just stream on multiple platforms, guys. I mean, if you know where people stream, that's more likely where we go. Trust me, it's funny because when I was in high school, guys, I would, I did track and field, I did cross country, I did lacrosse. And I remember when I did, like, track and field, this buddy of mine would always jokingly call me Paulie Bleecker, because if you guys have ever seen the movie Juno with, well, I guess they call themselves now Elliot Page instead of, Ellie Page, whatever their name is, I forget. I guess, has anyone here heard the movie Juno before, I guess? Maybe it's a very niche film these days. I feel like maybe no one gets the reference, but I would always get called Paulie Bleecker because a lot of people would think that I look like Michael Cera, but obviously with the mustache, I probably look more like that movie where Michael Cera had like an alter ego. I forgot what it was called. Yeah, I think it was called Youth in Revolt, actually, now that I remember it. So, yeah, it's, I used to look, I guess you could say used to look a lot like Michael Cera back in the day. Ellen Page. Yes, Ellen Page. There we go. I mean, all things considered, I still think Ellen Page, Elliot Page, you know, I still think they're a pretty solid actor or actress. Actress, you know. I think they're still good at what they do. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. But yeah. But I guess to go back on the subject of like emotions and shit like that, I guess for me really it's just I'm trying to figure out like when it comes to streaming because I think aside from these competitions I do a pretty damn good job of streaming. I think I like to think I'm going really far with it, you know? I think I stayed up too late. What's up, Talk Wolf? How you doing, buddy? Thank you for the creeper, man. And I guess I shouldn't really like I don't want to say hate myself because I'm definitely not hating myself, but I guess like feeling sorry about myself when just because I'm not doing well in these particular competitions that clearly have issues that TikTok needs to work on. Like for me personally, I think after this Minecraft one, I don't know if I want to participate anymore because with all due respect to the platform, I mean, I like to think I do pretty good on the platform, but I think with all due respect to it, I feel like if you're going to host these competitions and there's clearly an issue where you have a lot of participants just either finding loopholes in your competition, like one guy was using AI, like an AI loop to simulate a webcam instead of actually being on the webcam. Because some of these competitions you need to be on a camera to basically, you know, participate because they want to make sure that number one, you're not just some fake person using someone else's content, which is happening, obviously. I mean, I gotta say, if you're being as so bold to use Queso, who is like arguably, maybe not even arguably, but he's one of the most popular streamers out there right now. Yeah, so Ronan, what I'm doing, so right now, let me explain this one. So right now, I'm streaming Minecraft, which I mean, I enjoy Minecraft. It's a solid game. I mean, me and my wife play it together from time to time. But when it comes to, the reason why I'm playing this game is because right now there's a competition called the Tiny Takeover. Something called the Tiny Takeover right now. And how it works is that every minute I stream a video game, I get a point. Every minute you guys are in the chat watching the live, I get 5 points. And what happens is some people will use other people's content to act as a placeholder to qualify for these events because all you really need to do is stream the game, be active on a webcam, and, you know, just stream. That's really about it. And it's apparent that, and I'm not the only one who knows about this, there's a lot of streamers that participate in these that are aware of what's going on. And they've been gathering evidence for months. Apparently, because I'm new to this whole thing, when I started this competition, I just gave it a shot, but then I started noticing on my own. If this game gives you entertainment, what are you without it? What do you mean by that, Socrates? In relation to what we're talking about. But, shit, where was I? But yeah, so essentially, some of the things that are happening are people are using other streamers' content to qualify for the competition. In other cases, it's them not even streaming the game. They don't even stream it. They'll just, like, show some other kind of content, like reality TV and shit like that. And, you know, somehow, some way, they get away with it in a lot of cases. And don't get me wrong, they are dealing with they are dealing with some. I'm not going to sit here and say they don't deal with it. If the pickaxe mines the ore, wasn't it always the... Yo, honestly, you might be right on that, man. Who's really doing the mining, the pickaxe or the person wielding it? But yeah, so I don't know. Like, I mean, I want to have faith in the platform, but I guess the problem... Something a buddy of mine told me was that because in these competitions, TikTok isn't having people pay to participate. It's like free, and technically you're not really losing anything. It's not necessarily like a loss of anything, right? Like if you were to like, you're not really suffering a loss. But I guess in my worldview, if you have if an opportunity is taken away from you because someone didn't follow the same guidelines that you are, I guess I would argue that, I mean, quite frankly, I would argue that, yeah, I am at a loss for something, you know, because if I'm out here putting hours into this, and here's the thing, guys, I don't stream as much as these other streamers. On average, on most days, like Monday through Friday, I can only stream up to 2 to 3 hours a day. depending on how much time I have, depending on like, because obviously, you know, there's other things I have to commit to. Like, for instance, I want to spend time with my wife. You know, I don't want to like completely ignore my wife's wants and needs just because I'm out here hustling, just because I'm out here grinding. You know what I mean? I have to think logically. Like, at the end of the day, reality is what's important. You know, that's what it is. Like, reality is important. Like, don't get me wrong, this has been a great thing for me. I feel like after this like year of being on TikTok, I can actually see being a streamer as a reality, as like an actual thing. But at the same time, I still want to make sure. I ate Dollar Tree bacon, now I can't turn my neck. Jesus, Javi. I didn't even know Dollar Tree sold bacon. You sure it wasn't like toy bacon or something, like a squeaky toy? But yeah, no, I don't know. Maybe I'm just rambling at this point, but I feel like there's got to be, because if I'm already putting in this time, because like again, if you guys want to take a look at this real quick, I'm just gonna show this on Discord. This was like 5 days before the event ended, just to give you guys context. And again, this is coming from someone who only streams on average 2 to 3 hours a day, maybe a little extra on the weekends. I mean, look at this. Look at this screenshot I'm about to show you. Real quick, guys. Look. I was ranked 15th. I was ranked 15th in the competition. And this is a worldwide competition in which I only stream a fraction of what these other guys are doing. Now imagine if I was doing this 8 hours a day, I probably would have an even better shot. But the fact still remains that the only reason I'm not able to continue on these leaderboards is because 18 of the 20 spots are filled with either bot accounts, people streaming other people's content, people not even streaming the game, or people not even streaming anything. And I ate a ribeye from a 99-cent store. My goodness, was it at least, like, was it good? I mean, are you okay? Are you, like, what's going on? Are you okay? But yeah, I mean, look, I can go on and on and on about this stuff. I can, well, hey, I appreciate you, you know, being a poltergeist and coming into the stream. I appreciate your support, living and dead in a video game. Man, no, I don't know. I mean, obviously what I'm talking about is a first world, let's be real, what I'm talking about is a first world problem. It's a personal problem, you know what I mean? But I do think it does raise an issue because, you know, I can't be the only one who feel like, I know for a fact I'm not the only one who feels this way. There's a lot of content creators involved that know about this, that are building up evidence for it because, you know, if you're a platform that's going to hold a competition where and again, the highest prize I've seen so far is $5,500. I have to imagine that if you are a platform and you're hosting competitions where people can win upwards of like $5,000, I feel like there's some level of responsibility you have as a platform. I mean, but again, that's just my opinion. I mean, when it comes down to like the fine print and other stuff, Bannerlord's on sale? Hell yeah, dude. How much is it on sale for, Godless Heathen? Maybe I might have to do some Bannerlord giveaways or something. Well, I'm not too sure. I mean, if they do take it to, like, I don't know. I don't want to jump to conclusions or say anything that could get me in trouble, but TikTok has the most bots. Well, it's crazy because I apparently learned recently that there's quite a few streamers, and a lot of them are very popular. $25, damn. Hell yeah, dude. $25, that's a steal. That's 50% off if I've ever seen it. Is War Sales also on sale? Because if War Sales is also 50% off, that would make it $12 fucking dollars. I'm very curious to see if War Sales is on sale too. I don't know, but no, I do think that there, yeah, because like you said, there are quite a bit of bots. I've seen like 3 accounts using the same bots. Whoa, you know what was really weird? I hopped into a chat for a live that was on the leaderboard because I kind of got in the habit of checking everyone on the leaderboard just because I would have some free time. I would be on like my lunch break at work and I thought, well, let's take a look. I looked at one profile and I noticed I noticed that this one profile had like, so you guys see we have 8 viewers, right? We have 8 viewers in the chat. And you guys are chatting with me, there's communication. This guy had 60 people in his chat, but not a single person was talking. I was in there for probably a good 5 minutes, 8 minutes, give or take. Not a single person was talking. Nobody at all. And when I said hi, hello, because I was curious if the stream itself was real, and he did see my chat, so at least that confirmed that he himself was a real person. But it was interesting because I would say, like, I find it, and I did call it out, I will admit. 10? Okay, hell yeah, we're getting to 10 viewers. I mean, hey, the more viewers we get in here, the more points we get, and that would be awesome. But I appreciate you guys' time. I appreciate you guys' support. And when I kind of low-key called him out saying, dude, I'm shocked that you have 50 people and no one's talking. And he basically looks at the chat and he says to me, well, you're talking. And I go, well, okay, I mean, I'm just pointing it out that you have 50 people in your chat and no one's talking. And I hear in the background, like within 5 seconds, that this guy immediately knew where I was located. It was a bit broad, but he knew exactly, like he had a pretty good idea of where I lived. Within 8 seconds. That's a little strange to me. You know what I mean? Like, that's a little strange that, damn, you knew where I was from within 8 seconds of, like, me talking in your chat? Like, it's not like he assumed, like, oh, he's from North America. He literally said, like, a very specific thing. Didn't say, oh, he's from Canada. Didn't say, oh, he's from, like, whatever, you know? It's just creepy to me, dude. Because it just adds more to the weirdness of it. Because it's like, who's that guy in the background of your stream telling you where I live? You know what I mean? It's just so fucking strange. Like, if that doesn't raise a red flag, I don't know what is. No, you're right. That's definitely true. I mean, put it this way. I've been doxxed. I've been swatted, too, back in the day. It's wild. The lengths that people will go. Well, I think like any platform, they have their weirdness. You know what I mean? They have their weird shit going on. But I don't know, because then you got to figure out like at what point. No, I might have to. I might have to get a VPN. I mean, this was like a while ago. This was years ago. This was years ago when this happened, and I noticed that. And funny enough, some of the people involved, even like months later, came to me and said, "Hey, like, I didn't know that so-and-so was going to go that far. Like, that was really wrong, and I don't approve of that shit, blah, 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 blah." And I'm like, that's great, but I mean, if you didn't do anything about it or didn't say anything about it at the time, then I could really give two fucks whether or not you think now, like, oh, yeah, I regret this decision in my life. You know what I mean? Like, hey, I appreciate that you looked within yourself and you said, hey, you know what this is? James, this is like plugins and resource packs. I don't believe there's actually any particular mods. What's up, Unknown? How you doing, buddy? Well, yeah. But yeah, there's quite a few TikTok competitions. Like, for instance, you guys might see that we have a pinned gift goal. The only reason I have that pinned is because it's part of a TikTok thing. Like, basically, the more of those we get, the more points we get. That kind of shit. Again, not trying to grift, just trying to explain more of these competitions. Like, in the Minecraft competition's case, we're streaming the game, we get points. But in some other competitions, it has to do with, like... And I know this sounds fucked up. It's almost like saying who has the richest fan base. You know what I mean? Like, it sounds weird. Like, you're competing with other people, and it's based upon, like, I wonder what tax bracket my viewers are in. You know, like, that kind of shit. And I'm just like, whatever. But, I mean, I guess it is a way of measuring, like, how popular a person is. I'm good. I watched your multiplayer Bannerlord. It's very tactical. Like, of the video, or were you watching the live last night? And Talkwolf, thank you for the 25, man. I appreciate it. So, I guess for context, that 25 that you sent gives us 50 points, because for each gift pertaining to the event, it gives us 2 points. Yeah, Kyler, kinda, sorta. Maybe, I hope I'm not saying the quiet part out loud and it doesn't come back to bite me in the ass, but I mean, that is kind of how it works, I guess. Like, I almost feel like I have to have an army of furries as my fan base, because Lord knows that those guys have a lot of money to spend if they're going to spend $3,000 on a fursuit, you know what I mean? Oh, no, Kyler, I know you're not going after me. You're just, again, yeah. No, exactly. Like, I mean, I feel like surprising. Like, that's why they tell you, like, TikTok says that if you send heart me's and go populars, or if you get a lot of gifts, or you get a lot of comments, or you get a lot of follows, you do actually get quite a bit of traction. Like, for instance, let me ask you this. Has anyone heard of a game called Dystopica? By chance. Has anyone here ever heard of a game called Dystopica? Give me a 1 in chat if you've heard of it. Give me a 2 in chat if you haven't. Okay, so I'm just gonna... Okay, so here's the interesting thing. What if I told you that game that no one has heard about, or a majority of people haven't heard about, was a game that got me the most views on my live? Even more than Bannerlord. Bannerlord, I think we peaked at 100 viewers at one point. But, no, bannering, because this is kind of like Bannerlord, but Minecraft. But in that stream, when I played Dystopia, I had over 150 viewers. And I think the reason why is because there was a lot of interaction going on between my chat. I don't know, it was like the algorithm would just, I guess it liked me that day, you know what I mean? So it's very interesting to see how the algorithm pushes you out, because again, no one's heard of Dystopia, or at least a majority haven't heard of it. I know some people say they do, but it's not a super popular game. It isn't. And I would even say another game where I had a huge amount of viewers was Crafting My Banner. Maybe I should have done that. Another game was Enshrouded. Has anyone ever heard of the game Enshrouded? That one I think is a little bit more popular. You know, Enshrouded's a solid game. I enjoy it. I would go back to play that game. But that was another game that I had quite a few viewers. It was quite something. But that was also a time where I would get like randomly banned or restricted from TikTok. Just like out of nowhere. Does TikTok strike you if you talk about it? You know, I don't really get into too many conversations about that, just because I think a lot of people, Dan TDM, and I guess I'm not familiar with that streamer. Is that like I'm guessing that's a compliment, or I'm assuming it's a compliment. But yeah, it's interesting for sure, man. Like, I think TikTok has improved over time when it comes to how they handle their moderation, because I remember back when we played Stellaris, because I didn't have a webcam going, I would get a lot of restrictions about like recycled content. Like, they would claim I'm not using my own content, but it's like, bro, I'm literally talking to the stream. I'm doing all this. I'll be honest with you guys. I think the only Minecraft content I watched back in the day was, anyone here familiar with Achievement Hunter? Achievement Hunter or Rooster Teeth? When they did their Minecraft Let's Plays back in the day? Was anyone familiar with those way back when? Yeah, those were really the only types. Oh, holy shit. Oh, hell yeah, we found a cavern, boys. Hell yeah, we might actually find some really good loot down here. Those are really the only Minecraft people that I watched, because I was kind of already a fan of Rooster Teeth, because I was a really big fan of like Halo 3 Machinima back in the day. I even made Halo 3 Machinima last year, if you ever want to check that out. I have a playlist for it on my TikTok and on the Red app. But, yeah, I didn't really get into too many Minecraft people, I'll admit. I did enjoy Minecraft, but I think also around that time when Minecraft was just continuing to blow up and, like, grow. Big B Kai, good to see you again, buddy. It's been a while, man. How do you play this? Can you have armies in this? Yeah. If you recruit people, absolutely. You can absolutely have an army. I'm actually part of this army called the Swedes. So yeah. But thank you, Big BK. I appreciate it, buddy. How you been, man? It's been a long time. It's been a while since I could hold my head up high. It's been a while. Anyway. Oh, does he not stream anymore? Is he no longer? I guess was he able to retire early because of how successful he was, or does he just not do it anymore? Don't you usually play Banner? I do, Cashy, but we're playing this game in particular because there's like a competition where basically for every minute we stream the game, we get a point, and for every minute you guys are in the stream, we get 5 points. It's kind of an uphill battle because I'm not sure if you were here earlier when we were talking about it, but we're kind of dealing with profiles that will, in some cases, not even stream the game. And in other cases, they'll just use bots, or they'll use other people's content. Like yesterday, I discovered someone was using Queso. I'm sorry to hear that, Big B Kai. I really am, man. If it's any consolation, I'm indifferent. I'm indifferent today. I'm indifferent. And I don't know if it's because I feel some type of way about something, or if it's because I'm just kind of making myself miserable, you know what I mean? Well, I do think that as more and more I guess it's getting saturated, the Minecraft content, you know, like a lot of people are streaming. It's kind of like when a new game comes out, like Marathon or another loot shooter like Arc Raiders, it gets saturated. You know what I mean? And if a big streamer takes over, you kind of see like a majority of people go to that guy because it's like Shroud, for instance. Like people love watching Shroud because the guy's an absolute maniac in first-person shooters. You know what I mean? Oh, that's cool. Okay. Yeah, and hopefully I can brighten your day. I know I'm kind of seeming a bit like melancholic. Is that what it is? Like melancholy, but melancholic? Is that the word? Oh yeah, no, for sure. Shroud has a huge history. He's been around the block for this stuff for years. I mean, look, it's same thing with Summit 1G. You know, like Summit 1G, I would say is the same case. He's been around back when Justin TV was a thing. But that it's not even called anymore. And hopefully me mentioning the name doesn't get me in trouble with TikTok. But like, you know, he's been kind of oh god, did you guys hear that? Holy shit. You know, he was kind of in the thing. He was kind of in the trenches in the beginning. No, you're good, brother. But no, I mean, yeah, there's a lot of shit. What do I think of War Sales? I enjoy War Sales. I really do. I think it's a solid DLC. I think it made the game a lot prettier. I think it kind of made the AI more of a pain in the ass. And yeah. Yeah, I hope they continue to improve on it. But yeah, we're just mining for materials because the group I'm a part of is apparently planning to go to war. I don't know if I'll be online when it happens because I was considering wanting to do a camping stream later today. Like, actually go out in nature and stream for you guys. And show some camping tips, blah, blah, blah. Kashi, thank you for the follow, man. I appreciate that, brother. Thank you, everybody, for the support. Yeah, I'm interested to see how people like it. Can you show us how to wrestle a bear? Well, I will admit, I'm a shell of my former self because I actually used to be quite the beefcake. Thank you, brother. You could have saved money by not sending the mustache. I'm kidding. But I'm sure like my ego would probably make me think, yeah, I can take on a bear. But God forbid I ever run into a dangerous animal like that. I would probably have to use a well, let's just say I can't mention on TikTok, but I guess you can say it's Nerf or nothing. You know what I mean? But let's just say it's not a Nerf. Floridian wrestle alligator. Jeez. Well, I know that if you, God forbid, you're dealing with a bear, apparently you're supposed to boop them on the nose really fucking hard. They say you're supposed to do that the same for a shark, but I hear with sharks you want to stick your hand in their gills if you're able to. I don't know if that's actually accurate, but I thought I heard someone say that one day. Because apparently a nose for a bear is like uber sensitive, allegedly. But yeah, no, if I was, God forbid, having to deal with a wild animal, I'd just stick to modern day technology and just, you know. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. It's Nerf or nothing, guys. Oh yeah, yeah. If you're not in their clutches, yeah, you can turn a shark away. Like, you know, get rotated, nerd. But yeah, not too shabby. And Big Kai, thank you for the hat and mustache. Thank you for the roses, and thank you for the creeper. Thank you, my man. I appreciate your support. And I hope your day gets better, man. I hope you feel better. I hope things are going... I know things might be tough right now, but... To put it simply, chat, and I know this is bold coming from me since I've been kind of like, again, semi-depressing during this live, but I can promise you, my friend, that there is light at the end of the tunnel. It's gonna be okay. I promise you that. I know things are bleak. I know things are pretty rough right now, but I promise you things are gonna get better. I'm not a fortune teller. I'm certainly not someone who can make a change, but it'll get better. It will. I have faith. You just gotta hold on, man. Oh, you know what? Could I recommend a song for anybody here who is feeling some type of way and needs motivation in their life? Or maybe needs some type of, like, almost like a push?
Would you like me to recommend a song for you? I think it is more catered towards women, I guess, but honestly, I think you could apply this song to anybody. And I think a lot of people here may have heard the song. The song is called "Hold On" by Alabama Shakes. I'm serious. I feel like that's a song that can probably get some people out of any funk they might be in. And maybe half of you guys have heard the song before, because I think when it came out, I think when that song came out, I think I was in high school, maybe, I think. Maybe I was in college, I'm not too sure. I think it was around that period. But that's a song I think can get people out of a funk. I really think so. And if it doesn't, well, yeah. Or Are You Ready by Disturbed. That's another good one. And that's another pretty motivator one. I like that song too. Oh. Oh gosh, okay. I should probably head back to base. Kind of risking it for the biscuit here. Well, I get you, man, but when people come into my chat saying that they feel some type of way, I want to try to help them through it. You know what I mean? I want to help them work through their emotions because, you know, like I said, world's rough as is, and sometimes you need a little bit of a support system. And I may be a stranger to people. I'm just a guy on, you know, TikTok and other platforms streaming for you guys, but I still want to do my part to try to help people through a funk because I guess, I don't know. I would hope the same for me if I was ever feeling down the dumps. But I get what you mean, Cloud. I get what you mean. You know, it's too early in the morning to be sad, but I guess at the same time we have to be grounded in reality that people feel some type of way. You know? Good morning, man. How you doing today? And thank you for the follow, by the way, my guy. I appreciate that very much. What's the texture pack? I honestly, Soj, I'm not too sure, my man. I haven't really looked into that. Is there a way for me to check for you guys? Oh, here we go. Here are the resource packs, if that helps. These are on the right. I don't know if this helps you guys. Oh, that's different? Oh, okay, understood. Alright, I gotta find my way back up. Let's get climbing, boys. Do, 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 do. Hello. Hello on the green app. What's up, buddy? How you doing? Oh, settings? Like video settings? Because if there's a particular texture pack, I wouldn't mind looking for it for you guys. Oh gosh, I'm getting eepy. I hear water. Let's see, is there gonna be water coming out? Yep. Let's see. Maybe. It might be. That might be the case. Okay, I might have to actually get out of here before I get trapped. Thank you for the follow, Soji. Or is it Soge, like Soge King from One Piece? Is it Soje, or is it pronounced like the character from One Piece? Okay, so it's like Usopp. Okay, hell yeah, brother. But yeah, no, we did do a Bannerlord event yesterday. We did the Bloodhold event, and that was a really good time. We got to work with some people that we're planning to work with in the next season of Persistent Bannerlord, which I'm not sure if anyone here is familiar with our Bannerlords. Well, actually, I don't even know if I'm allowed to talk about Bannerlord because of the rules of this competition, but I'll be honest with you. If people are going to be able to just simply stream Judge Judy, you know, it's a little bit wild if you ask me. But I digress. We do this like, we play in, thank you, man, thank you. I've actually worn it on stream before, and I've done like squats in the armor because it's armor and chainmail. So it's quite heavy. It's quite heavy. And that's the Horn of Gondor right there. That's the Horn of Gondor. But what was I gonna say? But yeah, we participate in a little server called Persistent Bannerlord. It's a roleplay PvP server. I think they're trying to lean more towards roleplay at least. But yeah, no, they're it's a pretty solid server. If you enjoy multiplayer Bannerlord, I mean, I would highly recommend it. I think it's a great time. And if you guys are looking for a group to roll with to kind of get a feel for the game, you guys are more than welcome to roll with me. I'd be more than happy to send the Discord for you guys. I know some of you guys are already in it. Some of you guys tuning in are already in the Discord. But yeah, for anybody else who maybe you've played Banner. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. For context, I usually wake up at 4 in the morning to stream for people, so I do apologize if my yawning is annoying, but yeah, waking up at 4 in the morning to stream is pretty nutty. You forgot to sleep tonight? Come on, now we can't have you doing that. We gotta make sure you're nice and good mentally. And you have work? Oh, brother, you should call. Honestly, if I were you, I'd just call out of work, man. Calling out of work for one day ain't gonna hurt you. But that's just me. ZCH, is Zach an appropriate name to call you? Or I guess how do you want it to be pronounced? I'm not sure. I want to make sure if I'm thanking you for something, I want to make sure I'm being solid on that. But thank you, brother, for the follow. I appreciate that, man. I hope you're having a good day so far. Oh, yeah, goodness, I cannot jump up here as well as I thought. Bro, what's this game actually? I know this game, but I don't understand. This is a server. This is the name right here. This whatever craft. It's basically almost like, I can show you the map. The map is actually kind of impressive. Usually when I show people the map, they like shit their pants. Hopefully not actually. Let me see if I can find it. So this is the map. This is the map right here. This is how big the map is. I have no idea where I am on the map, but this is the map. As you can tell, it's based off the real world, and it kind of gives Bannerlord vibes. I mean, here, I'll even show you this real quick. This will probably blow your mind. Do you guys want to see the siege weapons in a video game? Let me show you real quick. But yeah, this is Minecraft, but it's like a, I don't want to say modded server, because I keep being told it's just resource packs and plugins. But I guess to me, I feel like, isn't that modded though? You know what I mean? Like, I don't fucking know. Let's see. Let's go over here. Alright, let's go up here. Graphics? What do you mean, like texture packs and stuff? Just so I can make sure I understand the question. So, like, here's a ballista, for instance. Ballista. And right there's a trebuchet. Here, we can go up here and take a look at it. Yeah, so yeah, here's the trebuchet. Pretty cool, right? I'm sorry, guys. I keep yawning because I'm eepy. Let's go down here. Let's see. Oh, shit. Let's see. I'm gonna put it in here, I guess. Oh, gosh. Oh, Lori Taylor. Bro, I am fucking eepy as shit, bro. Man, I didn't get enough sleep. Watching my lives has become a daily routine. Oh, well, I'm glad. Listen, I'm just glad I'm able to entertain y'all and give you that kind of vibe. 6 skeletons on horses? Jesus. That sounds fucking spooky. Yeah, no, it's not like this game is... Is this Bannerlord Minecraft? Yes, sir, this is Bannerlord Minecraft. And for people wondering who I'm talking to, we stream on 4 platforms every day. You know, TikTok, the purple app, the red app, and the green app. And so on the purple app. My buddy D-Sauce just said hello. But yeah, as you can see, D-Sauce, that is a catapult. Or, excuse me, a trebuchet. Ionia, like from League of Legends? Oh, damn, look at these armors, too. These are nice armors. But yeah, no, it's pretty solid. I like it. I need more food, though. So... I couldn't tell you what the mod pack is because from what I'm told, it's mostly just resource packs. I don't know if that's the same thing, but like, here's the server name right there in the middle, if that helps. Because I play on a particular server that has all this stuff, y'all. But I hope that information helps, friend. I hope it does. And I guess just to put it out there again, I know we mentioned the game Bannerlord before. If anyone here is interested in wanting to participate in multiplayer shenanigans, hold on, actually. But yeah. You think we should do some... Hey, chat. Should we do jumping jacks? Should we do some jumping jacks? To wake ourselves up a little bit? Apparently jumping jacks is a really great way to, like, wake yourself up, from what I'm told. Should we do that? Maybe we should do that. I don't know. But before I do, let me just go check on Wifey, because I think she might have been asking me for something. So I'm going to have to be very, very quick. I'll be very quick, chat. Just give me 1 second, okay? But let me quickly, I want to link you guys the Bannerlord shenanigans we do. Because I know some people watch me for Bannerlord, some people watch me for a lot of different games. Just give me 1 second. If anyone's interested, because I know we have a lot of people who watch us for Bannerlord. But here you go, here's the Discord of our group. And if you'd want information on this Minecraft server I'm playing on, I can fill you in as well. But yeah, here's the Discord, y'all. Hope to see you. Otherwise, if you take a look at the link tree in my bio, you'll see all of our socials and everything else, including Discords. I'll be right back, chat. Give you 5 seconds, okay?
do some jumping jacks real quick. Let's do some physical fitness real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right. Oh, okay. That actually woke me up a little bit. That got the blood pumping. That actually did wake me up a little bit. Maybe 10, 15, 20 jumping jacks is the way to go, boys. And Dono Matapia. Dono Matapia, what's going on, buddy? Thank you, 462. I hope you have a fantastic day, too. I gotta tell you, those jumping jacks really fucking woke me up. They really woke me up, I gotta be honest with you. That's good stuff, that's good stuff. That actually did wake me up, I'm not gonna lie. You'd think the coffee would have been more efficient, but no. Not too shabby, not too shabby. But yeah, no, thank you guys for being here. Seriously, I really do appreciate it. The more people we have here on the TikTok Live, the more it helps us grow for the competition we're involved in. Again, every minute you guys are here gives us 5 points, so I really do appreciate it, guys. Thank you very much. Seriously. I do play Bannerlord. We actually linked the Discord for our Bannerlord group. Not sure if you'd ever be interested. We play on PC, multiplayer, and yeah, it's pretty solid. If you'd like, I'd be more than happy to send the Discord for our group, for our group, if you're interested in wanting to learn more information. I need to find food in this place. Yeah, just let me know, brother. Just let me know. Mr. Dono Matapia. Jeff's World, good to see you again, man. Good to see you, brother. Oh yeah, it's afternoon for you. I keep forgetting that with the time zones, man. I hope you and yours are doing very well today. God bless, God bless. Thank you, Mark Applier. Thank you, brother. Dude, it'd be crazy if Markiplier actually did pop into the live. That'd be something. That's good, man. It's not, so Almog, it's not a mod per se, it's resource packs. This is the server we're on right now, this one we're in right here, and then I can show you the map. Slade, what's going on, buddy? Let me show you the map real quick, if you'd like. Damn, a lot of people passing away. First, Chuck Norris. Jeff, thank you for the Go Populars, brother. I appreciate that, man. So, here is the map on the server we're playing on for the Minecraft stuff. As you can see, it is based off the real world, with a lot of different kingdoms and whatnot. Quite something. Quite something indeed. But yeah. But good morning. Good morning. Yeah, it's quite something. It is definitely interesting for sure. Craft is being bannered. You know it, brother. You know it, man. But I appreciate you guys being here, seriously. I want you guys to know, like, the viewers here, you guys make this worth it. I want you guys to know that. Like, there's a lot of things that make it worth it, but when I look at, like, how far we've come as a little streaming community, we've come a long way, guys. It's been quite the journey. And I just want you guys to know I really do appreciate y'all's support and y'all's commitment to this. And I hope I can continue to provide that for you guys, in all honesty. Shoot, do I not have... Oh, I need more pickaxes. I forgot. Sorry to get all sentimental, but dude, I still can't believe Chuck Norris, because that guy took really good care of himself, you know. But hey, yeah, shit happens, I guess. I don't know. But rest in peace to a legend, dude. Rest in peace to a legend. Good old Walker, Texas Ranger. But yeah, we'll probably stream Minecraft for a good bit. Because like I said, we have a camping stream tonight. I guess I don't know if we are going to go camping. I mean, I like to, but I guess we'll see. I need a pickaxe. Yes, we are Grim Sleeper. It's funny, someone was just talking about that guy, Zach. Someone was just talking. I wasn't too familiar with him, but someone was kind of giving me the lore on him. Also, hope you're having a good day, man. Well, yeah. Let's get back to the mines. And they call it a mine. A mine. You got a lobotomy, though? How did that feel? Whew. It felt blueberries. Interesting. Blueberries, blue. I remember that video. Dude, the sleepies are hitting me hard. Coffee can't even stop me, I guess. Wee. And bananas? Okay. You got me there, Chief. Also, once again, if anyone here is interested in joining a... Thank you, yeah. It's pretty awesome. Pretty heavy, I will say, too. I actually got to bulk up a little bit so it can fit a little bit better, but, you know, it's still cool. I like it. But thank you, K-Spin. I appreciate it, buddy. But yeah, if there's anyone here who might be interested in joining in some Bannerlord shenanigans, here's a Discord for my group. And by the way, B. Villius, thank you for the heart me, brother. I appreciate that, man. Thank you kindly. Wee. Always welcoming new people. Even if you're new to the game, guys, like, we're willing to help you out and learn shit. I mean, I'll be honest with you, we're a pretty multicultural group as well. Like, we have people from across, like, 10 different countries. So even if English isn't your first language, I mean, hey, as long as you're willing to be a team player, I feel like being a team player is a pretty universal language, to say the least. Hell yeah, Kashi. I will warn you, the Bannerlord shenanigans are PC exclusive. Not because I set the rules, but because that's just how it is. Sorry. I wish I had the ability to allow console players to join with us as well, but it is a PC only like venture, so to speak. Who knows? Maybe after some good streaming, I'll get some rest or something. Maybe I'll sleep a little bit more. Luna, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Alright, let's mine some stuff. Ooh, yeah. Dude, I am actually really sleepy. I'm very curious how that does sound like fun, I will say. K-Spin, thank you for the follow, man. Dude, I'm actually getting EP, like, on stream. I'm not gonna lie. It's like I'm getting highway hypnosis. Oh. Hello, Luna. Do you play? I'm guessing you play Minecraft, or what games do you play? I guess, how about this? How about everyone in chat? Tell me, like, 3 games you're playing right now. Tell me about 3 games you're playing right now. I'm curious what everyone's playing these days. Sounds like you need a Carter pep talk. Honestly, to be honest, D-Sauce, I could use a Carter pep talk. I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh, by the way, D-Sauce, I'm not sure if you heard through the grapevine, man, but I'm actually gonna be moving back to the East Coast. Me and the wifey. You might already have an idea of where we're moving to, but if you can't, don't mention it in chat. His Insta has some of his pep talks. Yeah, but I don't know. Hearing it directly from the man himself, like face to face, I feel has more of an impact because he's saying it to you. You know what I mean? And I'll be honest with you, if we do move back there, did I tell you that? Okay, I wasn't sure, man. But I would honestly join his gym. I would join his gym, quite frankly. So let's see, Football Manager, Bannerlord, Minecraft, Rocket League. Okay, nice. Animal Company or Animal Crossing? Gorilla Tag and Rec Room. I think I've seen clips. That's the VR game, right? That's the VR chat. Or not VR chat, but you get me. Minecraft, Dispatch, Pokemon, COD, Clash of Clans, FIFA, Animal Company. Okay, so it's Animal Company. Well, I feel like I would hope Coach Carter knows me pretty well. Maybe he'll give me a shot, but I'll give it a shot. I definitely will. I can imagine part of the reason why it's exclusive is because Carter can be tough for a lot of people. I'm assuming he does the same stuff he did with us when we were in college. And for anybody who's wondering who I'm talking about, back when I was in college with my boy D-Sauce, we played lacrosse in college, and every Monday and Thursday, if I'm correct, D-Sauce, we would we'd have to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning, get to, at least I had to, because if you lived in the dorms, it was a much quicker thing. But for me, I had to wake up at 5 in the morning, go to this gym at 6 in the morning, and if you were late, can you just tell a story? I'm literally playing the video game, brother. I'm mining in the mines and talking to you guys. Like, I don't get what you're talking about. Yeah. It was, you basically had to be at a location at like 5:45 in the morning, and if you were late, you had to like put 25-pound weights, like hold a 25-pound weight or something, and then run around a soccer field until he felt like you learned your lesson. You know what I mean? And he would do all these different tactics that I guess he would apply in the Marines, because he was a Marine drill instructor, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, so for 4 years, yeah, I was a goalie in lacrosse too. And then my final year, I was a D midi. Oh shit, I dropped it. But yeah, no. So for 4 years, we basically had a Marine drill instructor training us twice a week, and basically get us in shape and put us in a proper mentality. And quite frankly, I heard that he basically opened his own gym in the city that I'm moving back to. And honestly, I may join him in that. Like, to be a part of his gym. But apparently it's exclusive, so I'd have to wait and see. So I'd have to, like, go over there and say, like, hey, coach, would it be possible for me to join your gym? And he probably, I don't even know he'll recognize me, to be honest with you. But who knows, maybe he will. Yeah, I'm American. I'm guessing you thought I was Canadian or something. I get that a lot, though. A lot of people think I'm Canadian. I don't know if it's my demeanor or something, or my vibe, but... Bruh, your hair kept blocking the eye. Canadian vibes are strong with this one. Well, I'm French, so maybe that's what it is. I'm not French-Canadian, but I am French-French. Well, American at the end of the day. I have French background, you know. Let's see. He is an inspirational man, chat. Always drop the funniest, helpful speeches at 6 in the morning. Damn right he did. Put some cheese on it. Put some cheese on it. Bro, I remember that shit. Chocolate milk is a poor man's protein shake. No, I wake up very early for these streams because, you know, when I get done with work, I want to be able to spend time with my wife and stuff like that. And if I'm committing to streaming a couple hours a day, especially after getting home from work, it kind of takes away time with the people that are special to you. So I decided to make the choice of like waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning, my time, and basically streaming early before I go to work. Basically, I stream for 2 to 3 hours before I go to my like 40-hour week job. So yeah, that's me. And it's crazy because I stream very small hours, and I tend to even like I said, like here, like I think I showed the screenshot earlier, but like where is it? Like this is one of the competitions I took part in. Unfortunately, by the end of it, I was not in the ranking because 18 of the 20 profiles were bullshit profiles. But I mean, I stream very little compared to these other streamers, and yet I can reach it to like the number 15 rank. You know what I mean? But I digress. What's good, Montana? How you doing, buddy? Thank you for sharing the live, guys. But yeah, once again, we are taking part in a Minecraft kind of competition. I keep calling it a competition, but I think I probably should stay away from that terminology now after that conversation with my buddy. But basically, every minute you guys are here in the live, we get 5 points. Every minute that I stream this game, I get a point. And unfortunately, we're going against profiles that will like stream daytime television, but will set their live stream to Minecraft so they still get credit. Like yesterday, someone was streaming Judge Judy. Someone was legit streaming Judge Judy, y'all. It's pretty crazy. And they had it set to Minecraft, so they're still getting points for the competition, despite the fact that they're not actually playing the game. Like, it's crazy to me. And like I said, there was another guy where he was using another streamer's VOD. He had a webcam position, but I'm curious if he positioned his webcam over that streamer's own webcam. And what he did was, and I'm just going to stop a moment so I can demonstrate this, he would basically be in the bottom right corner of the stream, holding a cell phone, moving it around like literally like this to like imitating to make it seem like he's playing the game, and then going to imitate to again try to match the streamer who's talking in the thing. Like I'm not kidding. Like I have the screenshot. Like I can show you the screenshot real quick. Hold on, let me show you this. I'm not trying to like throw the guy out there, but it's just like this is wild. Yeah, here it is right here. Here, I'm gonna hide the live stream because I don't want to like look. Here, let me see if I can zoom in. Hold on, because it's a little bit small. Like, look, he's literally holding a cell phone while playing Minecraft. He's holding a cell phone. He's holding a fucking cell phone. And the crazy part is, you can tell it's a recording because you can see the Android information on the bottom of it being a screen recording of some kind. Well, though, even if you can play but there's no cable. How is he live streaming it? There's no fucking cable. How are you putting the live over there? You know, like I know you can live stream your phone, but on your phone there's like heads up display information. You know what I mean? Like there's information you would see that would show, oh, this guy's playing on mobile. And not only that, he's just going as the live is talking. And it's not like, yeah, exactly. His talking was out of sync. Like it didn't line up at all. And in terms of viewers, looks like he only had 10 viewers, but last I checked, he was on the leaderboard for this competition. So he's like in the top 20 where he can win a cash prize. It's insane, bro. It's absolutely wild. And then you find legitimate streamers who are actually like 10 per minute is 50 points. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. And you think, like, if they're willing to put this much effort to bullshit the bullshit the campaign or event, you think they'd actually put in the effort to actually stream the video game. You know what I mean? It's like, for instance, here, let me show you this. Let me show you this real quick. You're going to love this shit. This shit's going to crack you guys up. When I was doing Masks of the Void, I at first did not know that it was very common for people to cheat these competitions. So when I was kind of doing this solo dolo, I came to realize, oh fuck, like I was discovering it for myself. So here's a video. I'm going to try to see if I can zoom in. See this guy's face right here? I don't know if you can see it that well, but here you see there's someone. This is a pre-recording. This is a pre-recording, mind you, of the live. So you see this guy's face. Now watch. I'm going to a different live. I'm going to go to a different live. And look, it's the same exact guy. It's the same exact dude on the bottom left-hand corner. And I think during the entire time I was looking at these different profiles, I think I found about 10 profiles. 10 profiles using the same live stream. No, they're playing the same game, but how it works is that if you have to stream the game, have a webcam, have audio. As long as you have those 3 things, you qualify. You qualify for it. And now, don't get me wrong, TikTok does deal with some of these profiles, but there's so many. Isn't there a referee? There is Kashi. And there have been times where they've been removed. So that screenshot I showed you where I was in 15th place, that was after they suddenly removed profiles. But then, because that was 5 days before the event ended. But then 5 days later, the entire leaderboard was overcome by bullshit profiles. Me and 5 other streamers confirmed this. We confirmed this information on the fly in real time. And we send it to a TikTok moderator who then forwards it to someone else. Now, the leaderboard was available post-event to allow us to continue to see if TikTok was doing their due diligence. But as they remove these bullshit profiles, the other bullshit profiles which we thought were removed, it turns out they weren't removed. They were just being pushed out by other bullshit profiles. So because what happens is when you're in the leaderboard, the only people you see are in the top 20. You can't look at everyone else beyond that. I can't even see where I'm at. They just tell me how far behind I am. And it's just wild to me. And twice in this competition, see, Kashi, that right there is the question of the fucking decade. I'm not gonna lie, that is the question of the decade. Because it turns out I'm new to this information. I'm very new to this stuff. I've only just found out about it 2 weeks ago. But there are streamers who have been dealing with this for 8 months. 8 months, guys. And now think of it this way. The top cash prize, right? No, because I still feel like I do decent with the other competitions. Like, for instance, there was a competition that was, I guess I can't keep saying competition. I'm sorry. I just say that because if there's a leaderboard and you're kind of going toe to toe with people, I view it as a competition. That's just me. That's just how I view it. But I'm an athlete. So like I'm kind of competitive by nature. You know what I mean? You know, if I'm going to, like, if you're going to have me go up against other people and there's a leaderboard and there's a cash prize, that to me is a competition, even if I'm not like, because I've been in Yu-Gi-Oh competitions. You know, I actually wanted to participate in a Yu-Gi-Oh one in Vegas, but I didn't. But the fact is, in those competitions, you pay money. So if, let's say, there's wrongdoing, there's a bit more of like a liability for the host. But because in these competitions, we're not putting in money to participate, there's technically the argument of, you didn't lose anything, per se. You know what I mean? But the thing is, in my opinion, there is a loss of something. There is. Because if I'm missing out on the opportunity to earn something from this campaign, yeah, and time. You could argue time is also something else. But the thing is, they might say, well, what about everyone else? What about all the other streamers? It's like, well, yeah, sure, but they might not know about this. Because I didn't know about this shit until 2 weeks ago. I didn't know this was like a grand conspiracy, so to speak. You know what I mean? It's like they say, information is power.
And if more, and honestly, part of me wants to make a video bringing awareness to it, but I don't want it to seem like I'm really talking big shit on TikTok. I'm just saying, like, hey, I think more streamers should be aware that when you participate in these situations, that, you know, this is what you're going up against. Because I think it's important for people to be aware of this shit. No. Oh wait, I can't dig here. But yeah, no. I mean, it's just you know, and I agree with you. Like, I get it. But I feel like if you are going to host a competition like this, and I'm going to call it a competition at this point, it is a competition. Whether they say it or not, it is a competition. If you are going to host something like this, I believe the platform hosting it has a responsibility of making sure that if you are going to have a top 20, I believe that all 100% of those positions should be filled by actual streamers, actually abiding by the rules, and actually, like, streaming the game. Because the fact that a guy and some of these people are actual streamers. They're streamers behind the camera. It's not just bots. It's not just people doing this. But yet, they're so fucking lazy that they're streaming Love Island, Judge Judy, NBA playoffs, just doing speed dating on TikTok. You know, like, it's just, like, are we serious? Oh yeah, no, and I know of Love Island because my wife watches it, and I watch it with my wife. But it's just crazy to me because if you're going, like, and again, they set their lives for marathon. Like, hey, put it this way, guys. Between this Minecraft competition and marathon, the total, and actually I don't know that. I can only say this for the number. You know, it is. Has the craft been bannered? Absolutely, Rhyme. And here's the crazy part, guys. I know what the top prize is off the top of my head for these competitions. It's like $4,000 to $5,000. But if we only take into account for that number one cash prize, there's a potential that these bogus accounts that are winning are essentially taking away upwards of $15,000. People are being robbed, and that's not only including the number one. Number 6, the number 6 prize for Masks of the Void was $1,000. So between this number 6 spot and the number 1 spot, you have a difference between $4,000 and $1,000. For Marathon, it was $5,000. For Minecraft, it's $5,000. It's wild to me, chat. It's insane. Like, here, you know what? I'll even do this in real time. And let's just consider the fact that every competition is like this, right? For the sake of argument, let's consider this is the standard for all the competitions, boys. Okay, you ready? You ready for this? Where's the Minecraft one, okay? And for Machinima, the ones I made a while ago were jack shit, I'm not gonna lie. But the one I made recently, and you can check my TikTok for the playlist, if you want, because I made Machinimas for like a crossover with, I did like a crossover of like Helldivers and Halo 3. But guys, so here, you guys want, okay, so brace yourselves. Here is the prize money for all the positions in the Minecraft competition. And let's just say for the sake of argument, this is across the board for all competitions. Marathon, Masks of the Void, Where the Winds Meet. Here it is. If you're in 41st to 50th place, so that's about 9 positions, $200. If you're in 31st place to 40th place, $300. 21st place to 30th place, $400. 16th place to 20th place, $800. 11th to 15th. Okay, so again, here's where we get to the big numbers, boys. If you're in 11th to 15th place, $1,000. That means that bracket is $4,000 in total alone. Here we go. We're getting higher now. 9th to 10th. So that's 2 spots. $1,500. That alone is $3,000. 6th to 8th place, 2,500. I'm not even going to do the math for that. I'm sure you could already imagine that's a lot. Fifth place, 3,000. Fourth place, 3,500. Third place, 4,500. Second place, 5,000. And in first place, $5,500. So when you hear all those numbers, think of that grand total. Think of that grand total and what that equals out to. That's well over 20K. That's over 20K, at least, in total prize money. And if it's going to be anything similar to how Masks of the Void, Marathon, Where the Winds Meet, the majority of spots are taken up by bogus accounts or people cheating. That's the crazy part, chat. That's the crazy shit that I think. And when I talk to my friends about it, it's just wild to me. And I wish I kind of brought this up in the whole thing. Like, I know they tell me, like, there's not really much I can do about it. But, and I'm glad they at least empathize that, like, that my frustrations are valid and shit. And I'm sure a lot of you can agree. But, like, when you hear those numbers, chat, I mean, I have to imagine, even if you're not competing, that's got to irk you, right? That's got to make you feel some type of way that, you know, I'm not the only streamer involved in this. It's not even about whether or not I win it, guys. It's about whether or not it's a fair fucking shake. When things are, like, proper, you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy to me, bro. It's absolutely wild, in my opinion. And the fact that this is... There you go. In K-Spin, there you go. You're absolutely right, brother. Because what if I was like a new streamer or what if I'm an up and coming streamer that's new to this TikTok scene? Yeah, exactly. Why compete? Why waste? And I'm not saying like waste my time, because either way, I enjoy streaming for you guys. I enjoy streaming no matter what. But like, I feel like there's not even a point to me streaming this game where I can go play another game and potentially get more viewers or more of a whatever. You know what I mean? Because I know I get more viewers when I stream Bannerlord. But I'm still going to give this a shot, because I can't sit here and say, well, I'm not given the opportunity when I'm not even going to fucking try. You know, like, how can I really bitch and complain if I'm not actively involved in this? You know what I mean? It's just wild to me, bro. So like, yeah, I'm going to keep on trucking. I'm going to keep it $150, but I'm not going to ignore what is going on. Like, I can't just sit here and be like, oh yeah, that guy got 1,000,000 points when everyone else has only a couple thousand. Like, that doesn't raise any red flags? And the fact that some of these accounts, like, there's one called Payall Gaming. That one is in every single one and never gets removed. And guess what? It's in the top 20 for Masks of the Void. It's in the top 20. So, and the only reason it is because they removed the other bogus accounts, so that one got pushed up. We thought it got removed. Turns out it didn't. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy to me, bro. Like, I don't know. And the fact that in that competition, I only identified 2 profiles that were legit. They remove some, but they don't remove all. And I even say, like, listen, I'm just a dude I work 40 hours a week and stream 2 to 3 hours a day sometimes. As far as I'm concerned, I should say as far as I'm concerned, K-Spin. Other streamers agree that there's only been 2. Like, I was even told, like, me and another guy should be on that leaderboard. Me and another guy by the name of Ace should be on that leaderboard, but we're not because of the profiles. Like, we should be on there. Yeah, if you have 18 of the 20 spots being filled by cheaters and bullshit profiles, there's a fucking problem. There is a definite problem with how you're running your system. And I've even thought about maybe, like... Is it monthly? It's based on when a new game gets... It's different. So, like, for Minecraft, I think it's pertaining to an update the game got. For Marathon, it was because it got released, like, 2 weeks ago or something. For Masks of the Void, it's because it got released. For Where the Winds Meet, it's because it got released. In a sense, it's almost like TikTok's advertising a new release of a game. You know? What are these comps especially? Like, does TikTok release these comps? They release them, yeah. You get recommended for these competitions when you have over 1,000 followers. TikTok recommends them to you, and you can join them for free. But the thing is, I think time is just as valuable as money, because time is money. It's literally the very most common phrase. Time is fucking money. It's crazy to me. And I hate to sound like a fucking grifter, but I mean, at the end of the day, let's be real. Why do people stream? Aside from wanting to play their passions like certain video games and shit. I mean, let's be real. Like, do we really think that guys like Summit, guys like Shroud, guys like Queso, would they be doing this if they weren't making a decent profit? Like, I know I'm saying the quiet part out loud. I'm sorry for breaking the matrix, but let's be real here. They wouldn't be doing it if they weren't making a profit and they weren't putting bread on the table. I mean, Shroud has a fucking private chef. No shame on that. I'm not shaming it for it. If I had the money, I would love a private chef. That way I can spend more time streaming. You know, like, that's what it is. And I'm not saying that to be vindictive. But, like, let's be real. Like, yeah. I don't know, guys. And again, not hating on the guy. I mean, if I had a lot of money, I would love a private chef. I would love that. Someone who can make delicious meals, because I know that sometimes I get way too caught up in my work ethic to cook something decent. But I do on occasion make a good fucking meal. I make a bomb-ass mom's spaghetti. Believe me. And my boy D-Sauce, me and him, we made a great fucking steak one day. We made a great steak with some what's it called? Asparagus, mashed potatoes. We were fucking killing it. We were cooking that shit up. Yeah, dude, you fucking killed it on that steak, brother. Yeah, the Con Guard is OP as fuck, but I think the Nords are also OP. Also, Kashi, I'm not sure if you joined our Discord, buddy, but I guess just to show you how you can apply for the group. Here, actually, let me send the Discord again. Here's the Discord for House Phoenix. This is the Discord for House Phoenix. When you join the Discord, you'll see a little welcome section. And I'll use this gentleman as an example. This gentleman here joined the Discord. He went to this section right here, and he filled out the red app. He did the red app, because red app is for joining the group. Blue app is for diplomacy, if you're like a leader of another group or something. So yeah. But no, like, I appreciate you guys allowing me to rant on this. I feel like I kind of like, I'm beating this like a dead horse, beating it or whatever in a video game chat. But I feel like more people need to be aware of this shit because obviously you guys, like, I'm guessing you guys had no idea this shit's going on. You woke up for sure. Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Well, I'm very passionate about it because I'm very passionate about streaming. I'm passionate about the time I put into this, especially because, you know, sometimes doing this takes me away from personal time with my wife or personal time with my friends. It's 25:55? Is that a real time? I thought there was only 24 hours in a day. Or I could be sleeping. You know what I mean? I could be going back to sleep because I wake up at 4 in the morning to do this. You know what I mean? Yeah, I can love a good passion rant. I hear that, brother. Oh, gosh. Yeah, look at that catapult. That's nice. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to stream for another 30 minutes and maybe I might take an hour nap. Also, we do have people in Australia in our group as well. So to kind of top it off, like to kind of let you guys know like where we have our influence around the world. So, we play Bannerlord. We play Bannerlord. We play multiplayer Bannerlord. We either play persistent Bannerlord or we play like events or standard deathmatch in a video game. But like we have people from the United States, Canada, Brazil, Mexico, Germany, Belgium, Sweden, South Africa, Australia. Yeah. Yeah, so Kashi, it is PC exclusive, my friend. It is PC exclusive because some of this is modded, and mods are only supported on PC, my brother. Sorry about that. I didn't mean. I feel like I just kind of like teased you there.
I hope one day they include like mods for consoles, because I feel like you guys are missing out on such great content. I gotta get a haircut, y'all. My hair is getting a little bit nutty. Oh. Oh, that'll be exciting. No, agreed, brother, agreed. What materials do I have? I need to drop these off. Why is your PC so far away? Did you move recently? You didn't lose it in a divorce, did you? Sorry, that might have been a bad joke. That might have been a bad joke. My bad. Do you at least get visitation rights? Wait, are you actually? Aw, shit, I'm sorry. Where'd I get the suit of armor? So I don't think I can mention the platforms I got them from, because TikTok will view it as me directing people to go to other websites. But you could say that, you could say I got this from a platform that starts with an E, but it's not a bay. And then for the chainmail, I got it from a rainforest in Brazil. If you catch my drift. Oh, no, I got you. Okay. I was gonna feel so fucking bad if it actually was. Like, I was gonna feel like an asshole. Oh, and I can show you something else. But just so TikTok. Okay. So, what do they call? What's the full name for the rainforest? Like the full title of the rainforest? There you go, K-Spin. There you go, K-Spin. K-Spin's got it. So when I say I got that chainmail from a rainforest in Brazil, that's why. Because I can't say the actual name of the platform, otherwise I get in trouble with TikTok. Because when I tried to talk to people about where you can buy PCs, and I talked about the best place to buy it, I got in trouble. I got restricted for directing people to other places. Yep, which is fair because they're a shop now. They sell things now, so they want you to buy things from the TikTok shop, which is fair, you know. It's like if I went to a restaurant and I'm eating the food, I'm like, oh man, this food is good, but boy howdy, do I really love this other restaurant. It's so freaking good. Does everyone else really love that restaurant? Hey everybody, do you guys really like that other restaurant? I mean, this one has good food, but I really like that other restaurant. You know what I mean? Like that's how it is. Did the AI get you? Yeah. Yeah. No, it's pretty crazy, man. It's pretty crazy. I mean, I've even talked to one of the representatives from TikTok that we're working with to get this shit sorted. I'm half tempted to ask him, like, bro, make me a moderator for these events. Like, you can even exclude me from the competition in the case of conflict of interest. I don't care. I just want to make sure people have a fair fucking shot at this. I'm willing to sacrifice my ability to make thousands of dollars just so the community can do this shit right. And I mean, hey, if you're paying me, then fuck it, I don't care. Like, if I'm getting a salary doing that shit, then fuck yeah, bro. I do it for the people. I do it for the people. At least in my opinion. So, Kashi, they sometimes do. They sometimes do. And even post-event, like I said, for Master of the Void, they did remove some profiles, and that's why we were able to see two people. Two legit people. Before the two legit people, no one in the leaderboard was legit. No one at all. No one in the leaderboard was legit whatsoever. But the moment they removed a couple of them, we had two people who were legit. As far as we know, only two people were legit. Hell yeah, brother. Pound it. So, No, they do. They do need to do better. Absolutely, they do. And I understand that this is a worldwide competition. So I mean, look, what's the world's population again? What's the world's population again? Like, if we were to hypothetically say like everyone in the world is participating. Yeah. So obviously, if everyone in the world is participating, hypothetically speaking, that is a lot to go through. That is a lot to go through. I'm not going to deny that. But how many people? Like, for instance, Masks of the Void. Not a popular game. How about this? Before you heard me talk about it, who here has heard of Masks of the Void? Like, give me a 1 in chat if you've heard of it. Give me a 2 in chat if you haven't. Right. So no one here has heard of it. But the thing is, while this competition was going, Marathon was going as well. So you have people prioritizing between Marathon and another game. So you're not really getting the whole fucking player base taking part. Now, Minecraft? Oh yeah, you're gonna get a lot of fucking people. Minecraft is literally like one of the most popular games for over a decade. It's been around since I was in high school. And I graduated high school, because I'm 32 now. Graduated high school when I was 18. So 14 years ago? This game has been around for 14 years, so everyone's fucking heard of Minecraft. Also, yes, I'm 32 years old. I'm an unk. I get it. I'm old as shit. Trust me, guys, if I shave the mustache, I would look like I'm in high school. If I didn't shave the mustache, I should not be within 50 feet of a school. You know what I mean? Like, hee hee ha ha. But anyway, I digress. The fact is, there's avenues that TikTok as a huge company can take to moderate this. And if they can't handle it now, they need to do something about it. The platform needs to do something about it to ensure that the people participating, the people spending their time playing these games are given a fair opportunity. And I don't know what, I really don't know. Like, if TikTok doesn't do their job, I mean, where do we go from there? Like, where do we go from there if TikTok isn't doing what is necessary to remove bad actors from these competitions? Because you guys just heard the money amounts I mentioned for this one, for the Minecraft one. And thank you for the follow, LMPZP. You know what I mean? Like, it's just crazy. It's just crazy to me. See, Zach, I didn't even know. Well, I can't name the platform. If we can we say the purple app, because TikTok also gets upset if you mention other streaming platforms. That's why I say purple app, red app, and green app. Just because I don't know if that's gonna like flag it or something like that. I don't know if I'm gonna get like a flag on the play. No, brother, you don't have to apologize. You don't have to apologize. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people don't know that. You're perfectly fine, brother. A lot of people don't know that. I'm not gonna fault you for not knowing that shit. But yeah, also, once again, this is a Minecraft server. This is the name of the Minecraft server right up here at the very top. And to show you guys the map, because I think the map is pretty fucking crazy. Baller, futuristic, groovy, gangster with an attitude. This is the map. This is the map of the server. I have no idea where I am on this map, but this is the map of the server. It's basically the real world. This is why I call this, like, Bannerlord Minecraft. Because you can literally siege enemies, you can have trebuchets, you can build armors. I can rock a halberd. So yeah. Like, it's wild, bro. Yeah, it's pretty dope. I do like this server. There's a siege tonight, but since we might be doing a, well, I guess to give an example, who here has ever heard of the Outdoor Boys? Who's heard of the Outdoor Boys? Give me a 1 in chat if you've heard of the Outdoor Boys. Give me a 2 in chat if you haven't heard of the Outdoor Boys. So for those of you who don't know, the Outdoor Boys is hosted by this guy. He's a father. He's a family man. He goes out and does camping. He does these really great videos that show people how to do like bushcraft, general camping, gives little tips on how you can like make camping easier. And what I'm going to do is basically, and he also does fishing. He does fishing too. He does a lot of like wildlife recreation, stuff like that. He does hunting, a lot of cool shit. I don't know if there's any other streamer who's done it. Someone said iShowSpeed did it, but then then someone else clarified saying that he did it in his backyard. but we are going to do a camping live stream. We are gonna go out in nature, me and my wife, we're gonna go out in the middle of bumblefuck nowhere. And yes, we will be, we'll be packing some Nerf, if you catch me, because obviously there's like wild animals and there could also be some creepy people. You never know. So yeah, your boy will be packing heat in a video game. And we're gonna stream it for you guys. And if you're wondering, Douglas, how are you gonna stream it for us? Well, you might notice behind me there's this brown box sitting right here, right there. That right there is a Starlink. That's a Starlink right there. And then if I turn my chair, right here, those are solar panels. Those are solar panels right there. And then over here, hold on. Solar generators. Solar generators. So we can keep the line going. And so yeah, that is like part of the setup. No, it's a Starlink. It's a Starlink. It's just still in box. But yeah, we're gonna set all that up. We're gonna have a nice live stream. Well, for that platform, Alex, the Red app, you need to meet a certain follower requirement to get monetized. Whereas for certain platforms, I think honestly every platform kind of has a requirement, because I wasn't really getting money from well, I guess no. With TikTok, you could get it pretty quickly. You just gotta get verified with your identification and banking information. I think that's really about it. Like, I don't think you need a follower requirement to. Yeah. Yeah, I think that the what's the word I'm looking for? Bro, I had to get a new PC. One of my hard drives with all important info just disappeared from the computer. Was it disconnected power-wise? Was there any sort of disconnection, or did the hard drive just die on you in a video game? I think there is a change in how people view content. Like, I think right now it's like the fast scrolling stuff. Like, I definitely think that motif is kind of dominating, but I think there's still an avenue for long content, like long videos. Like, I mean, look at the Minecraft video from last year. You guys remember that Minecraft video, that Minecraft movie, where it was like 1,000 players, half were like poor, half were rich, or something like that? I mean, that video had like 34 million views. It was pretty substantial. That was almost like an Oscar award-winning film, practically. I thought it was beautiful. It was probably one of the best videos I've ever watched in my entire life. I'll be honest with you. I haven't, like, before that, like off the top of my head, one of my favorite video series, because of how great it was and the fact that it was made by one person. Okay, we're gonna be going really far back here. This is like a time travel thing. This is like over 10 years ago. Who here remembers a machinima series called Deus Ex Machina? And no, I'm not talking about the video game series. I'm talking about a Halo 3 machinima by a guy named Digital Fear called Deus Ex Machina. Who remembers that? Who remembers that from back in the day? Does anyone at all? Hell yeah, Dan. Yeah, and funny enough, we actually do have Halo 3 Machinima on TikTok and on the Red app. On TikTok, we actually have a playlist on our profile that has Halo 3 Machinima. We did a Halo 3 Machinima Helldivers 2 crossover, because as I'm sure you guys might be aware, Helldivers did a war bond where you can get ODST armor, basically. So, yeah. So I ended up making a cool crossover video to kind of hype up that arrival. And it actually kind of was like a subplot almost. It literally was showing how the Helldivers got the Helljumpers involved. So if you ever want to watch that, go ahead and watch it. It was a very fun project. And you want to know the crazy part? Remember, MC Live is today at 1 p.m. Who is that? Who just said that? Mars. What's at 1 p.m. today? MC Live is today at 1 p.m. EST. What's that? I don't know what that is. Minecraft Live. Is it like a showcase for like events or something, like new content? Like, what do you mean? And then Alex, thank you for the follow, buddy. I appreciate that. Oh, okay, I might have to check that out. Oh shit, okay. I might have to check that out then. But again, I might be getting ready for the camping trip, guys. We gotta load up shit. I gotta get my Nerf ready, if you get me. So it's like Minecraft Expo, that's cool. Would I be allowed to? Am I allowed to stream it? I don't know if I can stream it for the competition, though. I wonder if I would get in trouble. Because I'm not sure if you were here earlier, Mars, do you stream on TikTok, by the way? You can do both? Oh, yeah, sure, I could do that. Okay, hell yeah, brother. So, just in case you're new here, because I don't know if you're new to the live. We may have talked before. I apologize if we have. But something that we're doing right now, part of the reason why we're playing Minecraft is not only because my buddy, you know, invited me to the server, but because there's a TikTok event going on where you basically play Minecraft, and every minute you play, you get a point. Every minute your viewers watch, you get 5 points for each viewer. For every minute. And yeah, and essentially one of the things that's going on is you get in those positions, you get a cash prize. So for instance, the lowest prize for like 41st place to 50th place is $200. The number 1 spot? What the hell happened? Okay, there we go. We're back. Oh my god, I thought we were about to get silenced by the man. I thought we were getting silenced by the man. Holy shit. And holy shit, bro, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of fucking money. And you're right, it is quite a bit of money. Especially for a lot of people. A lot of people could do a lot of good with that money. But the fact is, and here's the shitty part, most of these competitions that run it this way are littered with people who cheat the system, bot accounts, or just not even streaming the game. Like they did it for Marathon, they did it for Where the Winds Meet, they did it for Masks of the Void, and again, people aren't, and that's why I'm wondering, like, shit, if I were to stream it, would I just be as bad as the other people, or would I be fine by doing so? But bro, it's absolutely wild that, like, and again, and this is like probably the craziest example I've seen. For the Minecraft one, someone was streaming Queso VODs. They were streaming Queso's content to qualify for the competition and gain points. For Marathon, they used Stone Mountain 64. Wait, it's lagging? Hello? 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 Is it that bad? Is the lag really that bad? Okay, it's back. Yeah, and it's just, and in some cases, they're not even streaming the game. They'll have their live set to the game, but they'll be like, they're watching like an NBA game, or they're watching Judge Judy, or they're watching Love Island, or they're doing some stupid speed dating shit on TikTok where they're doing the battles and whatnot, you feel me? Like, and it's crazy because, like I said, the one I was doing really well in and participated in, like the last time we checked before they removed it from being viewable, only 2 of the accounts were legit. 2 of the 20 accounts in the top 20 for that particular leaderboard. It's different per game. For Minecraft, it's top 50. For Marathon and Masks of the Void, it was top 20. It's wild. Also, what was that? Nana, thank you for the heart me. Appreciate it. So yeah, it's just wild, bro. It's wild that people can get away with that stuff. And and the reason why I brought that up after you mentioned like the Minecraft thing is because I'm like, shit, I wonder if people are gonna use that live to cheat the system again, because technically it's Minecraft content, and all they need to do is have a webcam. You know, it's just wild. It's just wild. All right. Let's see. Now we're gonna stream for a good long while. I'm gonna stream kind of the same I would if I was going to work. So I'll probably stream for another 15-30 minutes, and then I'm honestly gonna get some rest, because I'll be honest with you, I'm way more tired than I had honestly expected. I need food. I need food if I'm gonna go back out to the mines. And they call it a mine. A mine. But yeah. It's funny because I didn't learn about that shit going on with TikTok until like 2 weeks ago.
I've been in my own little world, just doing my own thing, and I feel like I was better off not knowing about this shit, because now it just pisses me the fuck off. I'm not gonna lie. It kind of pisses me off that, like, literally, if you try to do this shit legitly, you have to go against people who are essentially cheating, and that's just wild to me. Beef. Yeah, I feel like being ignorant to the stuff that was going on was better suited for me, I'm not gonna lie. It was pretty wild. Joe Swanson. It's funny that your name is Joe Swanson because we, in the video I made, if you go check my playlists on TikTok, we have a playlist called Machinima, and if you watch the first episode, Joe Swanson, you might hear someone that sounds very familiar to your name. How long did the stash take? Because I think I shaved it back in, I think December. I think I shaved it in December because, I don't know. I think I did. And then I let it grow back out. I think it took about less than a month, give or take. Now at this point, I just kind of make sure it's not like growing too much or it's not like being gross or whatever. Cleaning up the mustache. Oh yeah, dude. But how's everyone's Saturday? Happy Saturday. Oh, you know, hear ye. Lord Eric, I forget. You play Bannerlord, right? Or are you on PC or are you on console? And I forget, are you already a part of a Bannerlord group? I forget, man. You might already be a part of one. Are you on PC or are you on console? I forgot if I put you on the whole multiplayer Bannerlord thing, brother. Are you in my group? I'm sorry, it's hard to keep track because we got so many people coming in and out. And it's hard to keep track of the different names between Discord and whatever. Oh, wait, hold on. Then Lord Eric, would you be interested in rolling with us for like multiplayer events or when Persistent Bannerlord comes out? Because Persistent Bannerlord is like a roleplay PvP server, kind of like if you played DayZ back in the day. If you're interested, here's the Discord for House Phoenix. Here you go, buddy. If you're interested. Only 3K? Only 3K? Yeah, feel free to join the Discord if you're interested. We always are welcoming people, no matter where you are in the world, because, you know, I think battles and war are pretty much a universal language. And, yeah, we have people from around the world already, so why not continue? Hayden, what's going on, buddy? And guys, if you're having trouble accessing the Discord, let me know. Sometimes you can only access the link. No, you're good. Here, you know what? Let me show you the example. Let me show you an example, brother. I got you. Hold on, Chief. Let me show you an example real quick. I'm gonna move this to the side. Because, and I'm just showing this because it is kind of related to Minecraft, because I think this Minecraft server is based off Bannerlord. But take a look at this, lads. Take a look at this record. And by the way, TikTok, this is my footage. I stream this on your platform, just so you don't fucking restrict me for unoriginal content. This is my content that I stream on your platform, on your fucking webpage. So calm the fuck down. We are live. We are live, everybody.
Say hello to the chat. Also, we're in the Confederation. So yeah, this.
Federation Swiss.
So this is the multiplayer. Oh, I love it. Who is this goober?
Alright, should I go Mason Shield?
So these are all players you're seeing. These are all players. This is like, so for context, this is the multiplayer event called Bloodhold. Bloodhold happens once a week on Fridays and sometimes on Sundays. Whereas the other thing we participate in is called Persistent Bannerlord, which is like a roleplay PvP server. But let me fast forward a little bit so you guys can actually see like some of the content and shit.
Hard to block.
So these are all players you're seeing. These are all players.
Yeah, once Cav came in and hit, I don't know who. He was by himself.
All right, oh yeah, they're coming from behind.
You him?
Yep, Cav over here.
Coming spears. Get by the bridge.
So like this is like the thing going on, boys. And what's up, Hurricane? Don't worry, Hurricane. We're not showing this entirely. We are streaming Minecraft. We're just showing this because people ask questions about Banner.
There we
So
go.
just showing this real quick.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we're not like the other guys who are cheating the system, my friend. Don't worry.
Actually, I think honestly we should hold here.
My favorite streamer watching my
Backing
favorite.
off.
No, I just want to make sure. I don't want to like come across as that guy.
Go.
Yeah, put your shields away so you can move a little bit quicker. I'll watch behind us.
I appreciate that, man.
Honestly, we're becoming like a fucking rear guard, and we just have a bunch of shit going on. It's like the unironic rear guard, you know what I mean?
Let me see.
Go back.
Quite a difference.
And
Let's go, baby.
boys, move.
No, it's all good,
Oh
brother.
wait, Pablo, how did you do?
Oh yeah, this. Oh yeah, we're fighting here more. Again, these are all players, boys. Wait, where's the one fight? We're by the water. Because I feel like I did really good in that fight.
There we go. Let's go, boy.
Here you go.
Oh, sorry, Adam.
Like these are all players. These are all players, by the way. For context, these are all players, boys. These are all players just got it, slapping the shit out of each other in a video game.
Go, boys.
So yeah, just wanted to show that real quick. Let's get back to the Minecraft so we don't get in trouble. But yeah. It's an NA server, but there's also an EU server, but we do have a lot of people who are EU based that roll with us because they just like our vibe. They like our vibe, they like what we're about. Again, this is this Adam, what's going on? But Adam, did you just see yourself in the clip? I accidentally hit you there in that fight, brother. Also, Hurricane, I'm not sure if you're still here, buddy. I'm not sure if you saw my message in the Discord, but I can no longer see the Masks of the Void event. I can't see the leaderboard anymore, Hurricane. I don't know if you're still here, buddy, but I can no longer see the Masks of the Void event. I can't see it anymore. Lord Eric, thank you for the follow. But yeah, Lord Eric, please join the Discord. Get involved. Get involved, Chief. Cash money. Welcome, buddy. Welcome. But yeah, we're playing Minecraft, lads. Damn, I wish Hurricane was here. I would have wanted to talk to him more about that whole shit. Because Hurricane, guys, the guy who was just here earlier, he was the one that filled me in on this bullshit with the competitions and the campaigns and shit and the events. And honestly, if it wasn't for him, I would have been like down a creek without a paddle or up a creek without a paddle. Like, bro, it was such an eye-opener to me and whatnot. It's insane, brother. It's insane. And guys, don't forget, the gift goal we have set, it pertains to a TikTok event. I mean, you guys can obviously just be in the chat and be present. That helps us for the Minecraft one. But for the Press Start campaign, that gift we have pinned pertains to it. Every one we get 2 points. We get 2 points for it. Again, an informed viewer is an effective viewer. But you guys being here in the live is really helpful. It's really good stuff. It's really helpful. Can I cook something? No, I gotta eat this food. Damn, I thought I just broke that. But yes. And again, when you join the Discord, for people who do not know how to navigate to it, when you join the Discord, there's a little section here, right here. It's called the Welcome Channel. I believe it's the first thing you see when you join. Right above your name is going to be a little section called Application. Click on Application, and then go ahead and head to the red application. The red application is for joining the group. The blue application is for leaders of other groups to basically be able to establish some level of diplomacy, which unfortunately some people take advantage of that and they try to poach your members, which pisses me the fuck off, because it's like, some of these groups have been around for 10 plus years. You're telling me you don't know how to fucking recruit? I've only been playing PB and multiplayer Bannerlord since November, and I got like over 100 something people that fly my banner. Like, you fucking kidding me? You can't fucking step up and do what I do? That's just fucking lazy. It's crazy, Chad. It's crazy. I'm gonna wait for it to be daylight. Day and night. I toss and turn, I keep stressing my mind. I look for peace, but see I don't attain. Play for keeps, the silly games we play. Now look at this. Madness to madness keeps attracting me. I try to run, but see I'm not that fast. I finish first, but surely finish last. 'Cause day and night, the lonely fella seems to praise my night. He's all alone, some things will never change. The lonely loner seems to phase my I actually don't know if I'm pronouncing that lyric right. What would be the ping for Australia on an NA server? I have no idea. Reported for unleashed content? Unleashed? What does that mean? Yeah, Kermit the Frog here. It started to sound like Kermit. Imagine Kermit the Frog singing day and night. Unlicensed? What are you talking about? It's Minecraft. Also, have you guys noticed that? I've been seeing this a lot. Have you guys seen the karaoke live streams? I'm surprised they get away with that. Not saying that there's anything wrong with it. If you want to sing karaoke. I'm all for it, homie. But I'm surprised that they don't get flagged for like copyrighted content or something. But to be fair, if I got flagged for singing a song, that would imply that I did a really good job. That would imply that I sang really good if I got in trouble for that. Bath toaster? That doesn't sound safe. That doesn't sound safe at all. Especially if it's plugged in. Now you're tempted? Oh my god. It's like telling a kid, don't touch that. Don't touch the stove, it's hot. And they touch the fucking stove. Oh my lord. But yeah, we're gonna stream for another 30 minutes of Minecraft. Good old 30 minutes of Minecraft and shit. Actually, let me check something real quick. What are you doing in Minecraft? So it's kind of hard to see right now because it's dark, but this is like I don't know if modded is the word I would use to describe. Yeah, you get some sleep, brother. I hope you have a good night. Sleep well. Don't let the bed bugs bite. But yeah, so this is like they use resource packs and plugins, and basically it's kind of like Bannerlord, but Minecraft. Oh, well, hell yeah, dude. We play a lot of different games. Brother. And be sure to watch some of our videos on TikTok and the Red app if you're ever interested in watching some videos. Especially if you want to see more of the Bannerlord content. I have like a bunch of clips of Bannerlord if you want to go check that out. But here, let me show you the map real quick. Bath toaster. Take a look at that. Like, this is the map, by the way. This is the map, and as you can see, it looks very familiar. So yeah. Now, there is apparently a siege going on later today, but unfortunately, like I said, I will be doing a camping stream Me and my wife are looking to go camping later today. If hopefully the weather's still good. Hopefully we're still up for it. I don't know if we're like low energy today. But yeah, should be exciting. But yeah, pretty good stuff. Hey guys, I'm gonna pause the live real quick because I need to go use the restroom, and unfortunately if I just step away to go use the restroom, I could be disqualified from the competition, and I could also get in trouble with TikTok if I'm away from my from the webcam for too long. So let me go do that. I'm gonna get some water. I'm gonna pause it. I'm not gonna be gone longer than a couple minutes, lads, so if you don't mind sticking around, I would greatly appreciate it, but obviously if you'd like to just scroll on through, totally respect that. But I will be right back. Please be patient. I will be right back, boys. Be right back. I'm just gonna pause the live. I'm pausing the live. Oh, well, thank you, brother. I appreciate the support. Thank you, man. Thank you for the follow. I hope to see you. I hope to see you for the next live, man. But I'm gonna pause. I will be right back. I'm not going anywhere. We're still going live. We're gonna stream for another like 30 minutes. I'm just pausing it. 1 second. I'll be right back, Chad. I'll be right back. Alright, man. Guys, we're back. Alright, chat. Alright, guys, we're back. Thank you for being patient. I appreciate you guys. Holy moly. We did lose some people, but that's okay. Hopefully we'll get everyone back here. Please hit that like button. I would appreciate it. Rhyme, how's it going, buddy? Oh, let's watch the sunrise, chat. Let's watch the sunrise on this beautiful day. It's a beautiful Saturday. Good day to be alive. Rhyme, thank you for the follow. Look at that. That is lovely. Look at that beautiful sunrise, chat. That is lovely. All right. I think I know which scene you're talking about. Beautiful. Keep looking at the flowers. Yep.
I just noticed the cross down there. Hello everybody, welcome to my Minecraft Let's Play. La, 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 la. Anyway. Pepe Akatsuki. Akatsuki Pepe. Oh, I gotta do some math real quick. Hold on, I wanna check something. Wow, that's a lot of points. That is a lot of points. My goodness. But isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful, boys? Alrighty, let's continue. Now that we have a full thing of food, let's go ahead and hit the mines. So we back in the mine, got our picks a swinging from side to side. Do you know when you're gonna be bannering your lord? We'll have to see what happens today. We'll see what happens today because we were looking to do a camping little adventure today, and we're gonna live stream a camping adventure, like an actual camping adventure, not like in our backyard, like actually in nature, like somewhere in the middle of bumblefuck nowhere, I guess. And yeah, just doing that. Sounds good, man. Appreciate you stopping by either way. I hope you're enjoying yourself. Yeah, let's go down here. Actually, I want to see if there's another location I can mine. Because I am kind of getting annoyed with this, like, commute back and forth because I have to, like, hop over shit and whatnot, so I'm going to try this. Oh. Let's go this way. We're gonna go to back inside the base. Wait, is there like a staircase I can actually access? Holy shit. Let's see. Let's go in here. Sorry I keep yawning, boys. I usually wake up pretty early to do these streams, so you have to forgive me. Oh, like 4 in the morning typically. So I've technically been up for about 3 hours already, and it's only like 7. It's not even 8 o'clock in the morning yet for me. Ah. Whew, okay, I'm getting sleepy. Okay, I might have to do more jumping jacks, boys. I'm gonna have to do more jumping jacks. Holy moly, I gotta do more jumping jacks. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, I think that'll wake me up a little bit. That got the blood pumping. I hear jumping jacks is a great way to wake yourself up because you're kind of getting your body moving. You got the blood pumping and shit like that. Okay, I'm gonna go over here. Huh? Oh, it's the cats. I thought my wife was trying to get my attention. Alright, let's make a new mine. I want to mine something new. Something better than what we had before. Let's try here. We'll try here. This gives me... Let's see what we can find. Someone named Mesopotamia. There we go. What mod pack is this? I'm not really sure if it's a mod per se, AJB. I know it's a bunch of resource packs and stuff, but this right here, this right up here is the name of the server I play on, if that helps. That way, if you want to look into it, you can do so. Whew. What is this? Oh, it's copper, okay. Yeah, no, it's pretty cool, man. It is pretty sick. It's like if Bannerlord and Minecraft, like, came together, so to speak. I wish I was participating in the Siege Lair today, but then I could show you guys how it goes down. Whew. Wait, why did I just mine over there? Is there more coal? Yep. What's going on, everybody? Jordan, how you hanging, buddy? Bro. Oh, I'm EP. I'm EP. Gosh. Son of a gun. In a video game. All right, Chad. I think in 3 minutes or so we'll probably call it. Just because I'm feel like I'm gonna fall asleep at my computer, not because I'm bored, but I think just because I'm tired. So maybe I'll take a nap or something. Who knows? I feel off. I swear, if I fall asleep at my computer while streaming, that'll be a first. I've never fallen asleep while streaming. Oh, yeah, I'm an EP boys. I'm very EP. Hey, Cassie. You guys hear my cat? Come here. Come here, little one. Yeah, no, dude, I'm pretty EP. I'm not gonna lie to you. Hey, what's up, dude? What up, kitty? Yeah, because I do wake up at like 4 in the morning to do this, Zach, so I definitely do get a little bit sleepy, and I think I kind of went to sleep a little bit later than I usually would, so that certainly didn't help. You're a sweet lady. Oh, you sweet girl.
She's such a nice kitty. She's a nice kitty, I do say so myself.
Put you right over here.
Yeah, you're right there.
Oh gosh, but yeah, dude, I'm pretty happy with I'm pretty happy with how the stream went. I think we had a really great live stream. I'm curious to see where I'll be on the leaderboard, but considering all the profiles I've mentioned that are kind of bullshit, it's interesting for sure. Let's see. All right, boys. Well, hey, I appreciate the likes, the gifts. Sort of, kind of. But I thank you for the likes, the gifts, the follows. Thank you for sticking around this stream. I really do appreciate it. We're going to call it here. We might do some more streaming later today, whether it's gaming or camping. We'll figure out what it's going to be. But thank you guys so much again for the good vibes. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your support. If you haven't followed us yet, please be sure to do so you know when we go live. And if you want to support us even further, be sure to follow us on the multiple platforms we are featured on in the link tree in our bio. Go to our bio, look at the link tree. You'll see what platforms we stream on. I can't mention it here because I'll get in trouble with TikTok. But if you either want to look me up, use my username, McDougals, I'm sure you can find me. But thank you again, everybody. I really do appreciate your time. God bless. Have a great Saturday. And I'll see you guys around. Ta-ta and farewell for now.